walking in, I'm walking in, I'm walking in.
Everyone is looking at me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink.
Everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink. Everybody's drinking with me. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that
It's
late,
really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. Shut down, leave alone again. Shut down, leave alone, have nobody else. sun. Welcome into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population?
All the way in LA, the best friend Pete.
That's me.
That's you, buddy.
I found you.
Right here.
Where's Pete? Oh. Well done.
I got my contacts on too, and that hurts.
Yeah.
And joining with us via sound effects only
Yeah.
is one 50 Shades Greg.
I'm
on fire. I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gregory Myrie will be with us shortly. He was in a voiceover recording session and is running late. But being that the big deal that he is, he will be here very shortly.
Yeah,
So
can we-
Good one. Good one.
He could have been anywhere, and he's not here.
Doing
Pete stealing the tagline. Well done, sir.
I'm sorry. Someone else
Well
was
done.
wearing a beanie too. I had to have that one. I'm wearing it now.
Yeah.
He's gonna come running in with an Oakland beanie.
Yeah.
Let's actually, before we get into anything tonight, I think we should predict what is he gonna wear and what is he going to do before he comes in here, because I already know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put money on it that he's gonna come in with 2 Diet Cokes. Before he gets in here, he's gonna go to the bar and get 2 Diet Cokes.
No. I think you're wrong on this one. I think he's so stressed because he knows that he's late. He's going to come in and he's going to set his stuff down, strip really quickly, and then he's going to sit in the chair. That's what I think. Pete, what do you think, dude?
I think he's gonna sit in the chair, stressing, probably looking at my screen, and then I'm gonna make weird eye contact with him when he doesn't know, and then he's gonna say, "You could be anywhere but here," or something like that. And that's gonna be the first thing. That's
Pete,
my guess.
can I
Yeah.
give you a weird phrase so that you know when to look over at him?
Right.
Like, so we won't even have to say that Greg's in. You'll just all of a sudden just start to look really just straight at him.
That'd be great.
What weird phrase should we come up with?
Oh, man. I don't know. This is wait.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Put the lime in the... There you go. That'll be the code
Can
word.
we get that organically, though?
That'll be the code word.
Can we get that to come out organically?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Make it happen.
how has everybody been? I feel like it's so weird when we only have one show a week.
But it was such a good episode.
No.
Happy 100th again.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
That was an awesome episode.
An awesome episode, and we had so much fun. Like, I didn't even want to leave. It was one of those things where it was like we were basically kicking ourselves out.
Yeah.
To, leave, and I didn't even realize how long that show was.
Yeah, well, dude, a good friend of mine and one of my bosses, Nigel, was watching the show, and he goes, man, he's like, the show was really good, but I didn't know it was going to be 2 hours. And I'm like, dude, it wasn't supposed to be 2 hours. Hour and a half tops. But he,
I had to do so much laundry. So much laundry.
so much laundry. Yeah.
So much laundry.
Yeah.
God. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna wear all these shirts. And then the next day I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I gotta wear these shirts again. I'm allowed to say that now, right? Again, because
Yes.
you can go to youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
Yeah.
Finish it, Pete.
Twitch channel,
Poppin' Off Show.
Nice.
Also, and I want to add this one little caveat.
Yes.
It's on our through Periscope. It's now live on our Twitter feed.
Oh,
Also.
beautiful.
And you
can follow us on
said
Twitter.
Caveat.
Yeah.
Hey, I used a different word tonight.
Little spice in there.
Dinosaurs.
Hey, we're gonna get to a story about dinosaurs later.
We will. But we should do during this real fast is thank everybody that was here for the 100th. I mean, there's no way to thank them all, but Reness, Jens Pulver, Stitch, Goes, Sully, Dan,
Yes.
the man who hung out with us.
By the way,
yeah.
shout out to Dan who,
Tybalt.
isn't here tonight or this week, I guess, because he wanted to be.
Yeah.
We were gonna do something with Dumbo and drinks that he had made for the Dumbo live action premiere, but he is sick.
Yes.
So shout out to Dan. Feel better. Hopefully we can do something in the later weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. But Bavona was here.
And his dog Doc.
And his dog Doc. And Sean. Sean was upstairs doing
Matt.
his thing. T, everybody who showed up, everybody. Don't forget about the crew upstairs.
Yeah, absolutely. FX.
Yeah, FX
You
was
weren't even
here
gonna
as well.
shout out FX. I had to shout him out.
I know. I'm sorry,
T,
FX.
who-
FX, you know I love
Who
you.
doesn't
Did you have
have
a
any
live
drink right
audience?
now?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and we had Randall from Randall's
We
Candles.
did.
Pete, who else you got? Who am I forgetting? There's a lot of
The
people.
live audience that was standing in front of you guys.
Alex Boob.
Yeah.
Alex Boob.
yeah.
My
Alex
my
stopped
aunt
in here.
and both my uncles
Yeah,
and my cousin.
live in studio audience.
That was fun. We should have an in studio. They don't even have to be related to me, but we should have a live in studio audience more.
Well,
often.
there's some things coming. Little spoilers alert out there, but there will be some live performances coming to Poppin' Off, which is going to be amazing. Musicians, if I dare say. So,
It's just going to be Marissa from the bar coming over and just playing empty bottles. Live performance!
Don't give it away.
yeah.
Sorry, ruin it. Spoilers!
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we have so much to get to, but we got to go to commercial break.
Yes.
When we get back, get some Netflix and Spill. It has some trending. We have so much to get to, guys. We promise it's not going to be 2.5 hours, but we have so much more popping off after this. Stay tuned. Plenty more. And I believe we're going to have a 50 Shades of Grey sighting.
He will. He'll
Dude.
be here soon.
We'll sit here and wait. Stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance.
Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
It's Poppin' Off.
The second trailer dropped for Avengers Endgame.
It's a great trailer, though. At least they're starting to leak a little bit more, because remember we covered that during Super Bowl.
The head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, has gone on record saying they're going to market this completely different than any other movie because this is the culmination of 10 years worth of movies. So they know people are going to see this. They have a built-in audience for the last 10 years that are going to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just trying to market it to show you that they have a movie. So they're trying not to spoil anything.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
I'm happy to welcome in Craig Francia. I was rewatching your reel and everything. I laughed like a crazy person on the bus.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I made you laugh out loud by yourself. I always wanted to be an actor since I was a kid. I watched a ton of TV, cartoons like crazy. But when I was 4 years old, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I want to be on TV. So he picks me up and he puts me on the television. He goes,
The ultimate dad joke.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/PoppinOffShow.
Yeah.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, 50 Shades Greg.
Low population.
I felt like we needed to spice it up a little bit. I heard this song today. It's on my playlist on Spotify, but it came on right before I was getting into work, and I was like, yeah, this is coming on today.
Yeah, it had a nice little vibe to it, like easing us into 101. You know?
Yeah.
I like it.
SoCal vibe.
Yeah.
All the way in LA, it's the rest repeat.
That's what I like to. I wake up every day and I think I'm just a girl in this world,
Living in captivity.
living in captivity. So yeah, that's me. Hi. You introduced Greg.
Joining with us, only sound effects. It's our good friend 50 Shades of Greg.
Grenade! Grenade! Clear out! Clear out!
It's not gonna get old at this point.
No, it
What
really
would be
won't.
really creepy? What would be really creepy is if Greg went downstairs and we didn't know, and he jumped on the mic and did improvised stuff.
Oh.
And we were like, that is not a sound effect for a video game.
Right.
Good one! Good one!
Yeah,
So, all right. So we forgot to do this
we did.
last segment, but
Yeah.
I want to make sure we did it. So the pop of the night.
Yeah.
Pop of the night is Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. But this one was a shared exclusive with ECC.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually talking to Sully about this one because he didn't promise anything, but he said like, hey, if there's ever anything like a shared exclusive at a convention that you can't get or you know you're not going to be able to get type of thing, send me an email. Maybe I can get it for the show.
Sure.
Not like promising anything, obviously, but this went to the Funko shop, so it was relatively easy to get anyway.
Okay.
But it's really cool. There's like 3 different Ramona pops now because she changes her hair color a million times in the movie.
Yeah.
So they give a bunch of different ones with different hair color and stuff like that.
It's still cool though. I love how they're getting more and more intricate.
I just like it because it matches kind of my hair.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Gently kind of like tease a Sully hookup, and then you're just like, yeah, but not really. But like he said, if I ever need one, and it's not really gonna do it.
Well,
but like,
because I don't want anybody like. I'm gonna be honest. Like he said it. Number one, I think he said it being nice. But number two, it's not like I can say like, hey, they're making 100 of those for San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, you can get like 2 for the show. That'd be great.
Right.
And like 98 left for the rest of the public in the entire U.S. or something like that. He's not gonna be able to do anything like that. But that one was like a shared exclusive. It was relatively easy to get. So he said like, if you miss it in the shop, let me know when I get back to headquarters. If there's extra, I'll be able to send you one.
Yeah.
Like something like that. So it's not like
Sully's the greatest.
It's not like a real hookup. It's not like he's going 1 for popping off, 1 for the
I'm
public.
texting Sully, and I'm like, listen, I want what's the exclusive in 2023. And he's like, I got you.
Yeah.
He probably would promise an exclusive in 2023. I want popping off exclusives in 2023.
In 2023, there's gonna be a gold Peter Westwood. That's what there's gonna be. As Where's Waldo? So
with the lime and the coconut.
Yeah.
A nice blue chrome one. I don't mind that. I think blue looks great on me. So yeah, I'm popping off. That's okay.
Yeah, but what else though, Pete? What would be the other one if you could have one pop?
I think Pete with holding lime and a coconut would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding a lime with a coconut would be great. Would be great. Yeah.
Oh!
Look who's here. They're playing theme music.
Yeah, you got theme music now. All right, so now I'm upset. I'm very happy to see you, but here's why I'm upset. Okay. Because I predicted that you were going to come running in here.
Yep.
Basically exactly how you are now, but I predicted you were going to come in with 2 Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because I was like, he drinks Diet Coke every episode, and I was like, that's something he needs for the show. He's not going to be able to get it between now and the end.
I know Greg. Greg is like, dear God, I'm already late. I'm not messing around at the bar.
I just thought, like, his mentality was going to be like, I'm already late. I'm going to have to wait for the camera to change anyway.
No, listen, I have way too much respect for the show for that. And I'm not even kidding.
No, I appreciate it.
Because I thought about it.
I wasn't saying like you were slacking or anything, believe me.
No.
I was more saying like that was
Don't
fundamentally
you dare
a great
apologize because I thought about that. I thought the hell about that.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to have time for Diet Cokes. I'm not going to have time to pee.
Good one.
Yeah, but I really did think about the Diet Coke.
I appreciate
it.
No.
Well, I'm just saying, don't apologize. You're right.
I think Kieran's over there, so you should be able to get Diet Coke.
Absolutely.
Kieran's a great
We'll
bartender.
be fine.
Greg, just so you know, so you wouldn't feel left out, we did give you a special little shout out because you always watch the episode right after. So I'm dying for you to see it. We're not going to spoil it. We made sure we did a little special something so that the audience knows that you were here in spirit.
Anyway, so we'll catch you up.
Yeah.
All we've done so far is the pop of the night. Now we're into Netflix and Spill, but we haven't done
and
anything yet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you're here now.
What was the pop of the night? It looks
Pop of the night was Ramona Flowers.
I love
Sky
it.
program, but it's an ECC shared exclusive.
I love it.
It's Danny's twin in the female form.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraternal
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So where are we at in the damn show?
Netflix and Spill.
All right, great.
He just told you.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Sean's like, we already told you that. Come on, man.
Well, I don't know. Have we already done the first commercial break?
We did.
Okay.
Did one.
Look, I don't know. I'm so full of anxiety right now. I hardly know where I
I told
am.
them you were coming from your voiceover. You were stuck underneath the train.
We didn't say
For
what
40
happened. You just said
43 minutes. Just give me 1 second to talk about this.
Please.
43 minutes I'm stuck underground. I'm new to New York. I didn't know that you couldn't just be like, I'll get off now, please. No. I'm looking around thinking like who I've got to fight to be the alpha male, who's going to be my girlfriend in this new world where this is the whole world.
You got to pick a
right.
pink corner.
I mean, I was figuring it all out.
You were going to fight the mole people.
Yeah, well, I was going to form some kind of, sect of people to like.
This was already the plan for I Am Legend 2.
Yes.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
All right.
I got it. That's the plot.
So
We're
speaking,
happy you're here, buddy.
yes.
Thank you, guys.
Glad
And
you're
I'm
here.
sorry I'm late, population.
So this is what we'll do while you
And you guys.
while you take your jacket off and stuff. I'll there you go.
Yeah, fill me in.
I'll get into a little bit of Netflix and
yeah, let's
Spill.
do
We
it.
have so much to get to, guys.
Yeah.
We didn't get to do any of our normal segments last week because the 100th episode was just about us talking to guests and having
It
fun.
was a madhouse.
So we didn't go over anything. So we have like
Yeah.
3 or 4 shows worth of material right now.
Yeah.
Let's get
And
into
we're gonna
it.
burn through all of it.
Let's get it.
Anyway, so
in one.
first thing I want to bring up, Mark Hamill made a very important announcement this week.
Did.
And I'm upset that it wasn't about Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or the title of the new upcoming Star Wars movie. I'm not upset about
we
what the
know
announcement
that?
was.
We know that?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not upset about what the announcement was. I'm just upset it wasn't the other 2 things.
So tell him the announcement.
The announcement is that Mark Hamill is officially the voice of the new Chucky.
There it is.
Stop it.
Yeah, absolutely. That was his announcement he made on
you
Twitter and Instagram.
shut your damn mouth. Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's Chucky's what's his time to play or something like that?
Yeah.
Isn't that his catchphrase?
Oh, he has a lot of catchphrases.
Mark Hamill though is an iconic voice as a villain. Like he's the one that people go to as the Joker, where they're like, "Yo,
Absolutely.
I pick him as the best Joker." So it's going to be really interesting now, seeing or hearing him take that voice.
Yeah.
For horror, watching Mark Hamill kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know, on second thought, Pete
play.
has talked me into it. I actually can't
You're
wait.
with this one?
No, he just talked me into it. Now that I'm thinking of Mark Hamill doing Chucky, now I really want to frickin' see that and see what that's like. Good call.
By the way, big shout outs to Strong Style. He said Chucky's catchphrase is "wanna play."
Okay, there it is. Thank you,
Shout out
Strong
to Strong
Style.
Style. Thank you so much.
It had been since I was born, since I had seen those.
I'm gonna be honest. I know I've seen Child's Play, but I couldn't tell you anything about the movie.
Tim, what did we binge? Leprechaun. Leprechaun.
I know. I thought you were going to talk about Child's Play. I have
No,
bad
we
memories of this as
binged
a child, but
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
That was the
With Jennifer
greatest
Aniston?
night of my life,
That
and you
was-
know it was yours too.
It was. That was a
amazing.
great weekend because they had it on Hulu.
Oh.
Shout outs to them. We watched Leprechaun all the way
of them.
through.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
awesome.
Leprechaun in space.
Yes.
Danny,
All
who
of
has
them.
all those movies?
Dan,
What?
They're amazing.
Pete has all
all
those
those movies.
movies. Pete
Oh,
has
dude,
all
that's a
those.
great memory. You are so right.
The Leprechaun series is one of the best series. Warwick Davis.
Thank you, Pete.
Is the G. Leprechaun in the Hood is actually awesome.
It's so-
Leprechaun in space.
This
whenever
is
he's
why
like,
we're all friends.
Yeah.
My God.
It's just so
Because we're the
horribly
only
bad.
people in the world who are going to immediately agree on this.
Yes.
Buying the box
And
set
you know
to
what? And
Leprechaun.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston should thank them. You're welcome, Jennifer Aniston. You're welcome for a career.
It made your career.
Back in the day.
That's
Deedly
right.
dee.
That's right. Deedly dee.
His
Anyway.
most famous line underneath the sink.
So I wanna parlay Mark Hamill as Joker to another thing having to do with Batman villains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
James McAvoy,
Yeah.
best known as Professor X.
Heard about this? Yeah.
He actually is interested now that he's not gonna be Professor X anymore. Just in the timelines, it's just not gonna happen anymore.
Right.
He's interested in potentially being the Riddler for upcoming Batman movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's great. Tim suggested it should be me, which I thought was really nice.
I thought so.
But if he's going to steal it from me, fine.
You or Jim Carrey, I guess.
Fine. Yeah, you or Jim Carrey. No, I think he'll be a fine Riddler. Don't
will
you
be.
guys?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he'll
Yeah.
be great.
I don't.
If
It'll
it
be so much
happens.
better than the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah.
I agree. I tend to
And
agree.
the thing, like, between that, fun fact about it, like, Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones, I guess, don't like each other, and they hated each other for filming that movie.
No, because
Really?
here's what Tommy Lee Jones said about Jim Carrey on that movie, and it's a very famous quote. He said, "I cannot sanction his buffoonery."
Wow.
That's what he went on record of saying that. They were like, "How do you feel about working with Jim Carrey?" "I cannot sanction his buffoonery."
That
What a
sounds
brilliant saying.
like a very like
Tommy Lee Jones thing to say.
Yeah. Anyway, so we only have a couple minutes left. I want to go rapid fire through a couple of things.
Yeah,
really
let's
quick
do
that
it.
we can get to.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Stranger Things season 3 trailer dropped. Not this week, but last week.
Can't wait.
Like I said, there's a couple stuff that we're behind on. I think it looks incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait until
Can't
July
wait.
4th.
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, I mean, Why don't we tell T just to roll the clip? We got a little bit of time.
T, do we have time to roll that clip?
Yeah, let's do it.
At least someone's happy I'm home.
How many children are you friends with?
I am so happy he included that last part.
Can't wait.
Last part is my favorite part.
Really?
where they're like lightsaber dueling, and then she goes, "How many kids are you friends with?" And you just goes,
Stranger Things is going to be great. It's going to be great. Plus, they're winding it down. What I love is they don't want to go too long. They've already started talking
and they've
about
incorporated their ages now, because like there was no way to hide it anymore, type of thing. So this is a time jump.
Like the one grew teeth, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and they just announced July 4th, 4th of July, 2019. They just announced today that it's dropping then. It'll be on Netflix, 4th of July.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Awesome.
And it takes place around in the summer and 4th of July, so
You know what the 4th of July is?
T's birthday.
Pharrell Vincent's birthday.
Wow.
Gonna have to have a little special Stranger Things party, huh? Of a Stranger Things
theme party.
Yeah.
For Terrell. Because
Yeah.
Oh
he
my
loves
God!
birthday
Have
parties.
all the Christmas lights up, everyone. That's gonna be so much fun.
Last thing I want to mention before we go to break.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is so I don't know if you guys really watch this show, Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim does.
Yeah.
I love Supernatural, but a lot of other people I know, they're like, check it out.
I've just
it was
never
okay.
seen it.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's on Netflix. You need to go and just
Yeah, is it pretty good?
There's certain seasons that are better than others.
Yeah.
But there are some. My
Yeah.
favorite ones are like the joke episodes where they make fun of the show too. Anyway, it's good. It's been going for a very long time.
Yeah, no, I've heard that.
Can I say one thing though that I respect about it though is that the show creator. Can you look this up for me, Sean? I should know this, and I don't. Someone upstairs verify it. Well, what I do respect is that he tried to get that made. And Greg, we've talked about this before. For 12 years, he was rejected.
Oh, yeah.
12 years.
Right.
And it finally, he just kept going, you know what, I'm going to get it in there. We're going to get it in there. And then finally, with the Twilight movement, all the monster movies, and then all the movement that came out, they finally said, let's give it a head. Let's give it a try. It's probably not going to work.
It was ahead of its time.
Exactly. And now we're into, I don't know, what's
We've
season
done
billion?
14 seasons. The final season is going to be season 15, which is already started. I think it's the next season. I think this is.
And they're finally gonna kiss.
I do like how Tim said the Twilight movement, like that. Like I like how it's now been established that is a movement, which annoyingly it is because they can live off of that for their life.
Yeah.
But like, if you really think about that, that really did spawn like so many like tween twihards that are like, oh my God, I love vampires, but like I love vampires. like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Side note.
15 seasons. Congrats, Supernatural.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations.
big shout outs to
yeah.
them. They're gonna have the farewell season. They're gonna get through everything type of thing. But
Yeah.
I haven't been like watching it live because I don't have cable anyway. But I've been like I'll watch a full season in like a week or something. Just put it on while it's going. But last thing I wanted to say, I know I just said last thing I want to say.
That's fine.
Has anybody checked out the new FX series, What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
It's about vampires, but
Wait,
it's like
don't.
But it's like the movie, though, right?
No.
No.
It's nothing like the movie.
Okay.
It's a comedy, and it's just a spoof on that. And in one part, it's just about vampires, and it's a comedy. And at one point, one of the main characters goes, "I need glitter," and somebody goes, "Why do you need glitter?" And he goes, "I want to put it on myself so I can look like the guys from Twilight." And I just started laughing. Like, I'm by myself watching it. And I physically laughed out loud. I was like, "All right, this is pretty good."
It's so good though, and it's Taika Waititi. It's the guy that did Thor Ragnarok.
Right.
It's his. He had the movie, and now it's his series, and he has a second movie coming out, which is about werewolves.
Right.
And they're hoping to pawn that into eventually a series as well. But yeah, this is big that it's like in the States, and it was that New Zealand movie.
And speaking of weird movie ideas, this whole Godzilla versus the Avengers thing. Now I know. Now
we gotta get a break. No, I'm just kidding.
Take it away, Greg.
We do have to go to break. Okay, fine, because it's going to take 2 seconds. They did it. They did a comic of this. I don't know if you guys know that.
No.
But yeah, they did a
did
comic
not,
of
dude.
Godzilla versus the Avengers. They did.
Really?
Yeah, that's a true story.
And was it good?
No. Let's go to break.
Go break! Anyway, guys, stay tuned. We got hashtag trending next.
Yeah.
Guys, we have pages of stories.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. So much more popping off. I promise it's not going to be 2.5 hours. I feel like I need to keep making that promise.
Yeah, that was a special occasion.
I know. I'm just saying. I feel like I need to make that promise because even my dad was like, "Damn, this is a long episode."
Like, I love you, son, but
Anyway.
damn.
Yeah, when your dad is like,
Stay tuned. More popping off after this.
Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I'm happy to welcome in Craig Francia. I was rewatching your reel and everything. I laughed like a crazy person on the bus.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I made you laugh out loud by yourself. I always wanted to be an actor since I was a kid. I watched a ton of TV, cartoons like crazy. But when I was 4 years old, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I want to be on TV. So he picks me up and he puts me on the television. He's like,
The ultimate dad joke.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance.
Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
Let's kill tonight. Kill tonight. Show them all you're not the ordinary type.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always. Hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, guys?
I wanted to see if you were going to say something because during the 100th episode, you did. You came right in.
I did.
I felt weird, but I was going to see what you're going to.
Yeah.
Also joining with us, I can officially actually throw it to a person now, not just a sound effect.
Yeah.
50 Shades Greg.
And I should probably say, you could be anywhere doing anything. So thanks for being here doing us.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
All the way in LA, it's a Whisper Pete.
I'm glad I know what the saying is now again. I'm paying attention. That's me.
All right, guys. Ready for some hashtag trending?
Let's do it. We've got some
Yes.
absurd stories.
All right.
Oh, those are the best ones.
Do you want me to go in order? Or do you want me to jump to, I think, some of the more interesting things?
Let's go in order because T's got some JPEG support up.
I don't see any JPEGs in the ones that I
you know
want to
what?
skip.
Go ahead then. Skip around. Do it.
T, can I skip? I feel like, by the way, you wanted to say something about T that happened.
No,
during the
I
break.
don't want to say because listen, look, I'll just say this much and I'll say it quick. Terrell Vincent is a god at making you feel bad. I went and got T.
God, here we
because,
go.
yeah, T. Yeah, T.
Yeah, I'm listening. By the way, I'm
So
watching the
literally,
show, guys.
Yeah, I got myself some ginger tea because I feel terrible tonight.
Fair.
And Terrell reminded me to get him, a whiskey straight.
Yeah, here's your close-up.
I forgot. So this one's to you, T. I'm sorry, but literally, he's like, "Yeah, it's no problem. Glad to be a part of it, guys."
I'll just
which
stay
is
down here
code.
and
Which
not
is
have
code.
my thirst quenched.
Yeah, which is code.
And
which
then-
is code for I'm going to be standing over you while you sleep tonight. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's it.
All right, so we'll go in order for T.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So first thing we'll bring up is Blink-182's album Enema of the State, my probably favorite album from them.
Okay.
I wasn't old enough to actually have it. I got somebody else to buy it for me. Tried to hide it from my dad, and he listened to my Walkman.
And
He's like, "Why did you hide this from me? I like this." I was like, "That worked out
Papa
way
Otto,
better than I thought it was
Just
gonna."
one of the coolest dads
I was like,
ever.
I thought the bad words was you were gonna get mad.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
He's
I like
just
this.
He's a solid dad.
Yeah, we got to get Papa Otto on here.
Yeah.
It was such a it was one of those things. I was like, yeah.
I love that. And let me just say this about this. I love when bands do this. When they play an album through. Tool has done it. Tool. New album coming out soon, by the way. Pink Floyd does it.
Newfound Glory did it for a couple of their albums.
I love it.
Alkaline Trio did it.
Yeah.
I went to New York ones for both of those bands. Those were great shows.
Yeah, I just
whole album shows.
I just think as long as it's one of those albums, do it.
Absolutely. It has to be one of the groundbreaking albums. Otherwise,
Have you guys been to one where there was a lot, like the album was played and it was bad?
No.
That ever happened? No?
No.
I think they're pretty safe on the ones that they pick.
I just don't think they can get away with it. At some point, someone goes, track 3, 5, and 7 are horseshit. You can't do this.
Yeah.
Pete?
I'm more as Tom DeLonge. Is he going to be in it? If he's performing, then maybe I'll go.
You know what's really crazy
he's busy
is
looking for aliens.
it's not anywhere in the album or anywhere in the story or anywhere in the videos connected to the story, but there's been all of these really weird hints where Travis Barker and Tom have been kind of connecting on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. Like they've been kind of tweeting back and forth a little bit, and then even Mark got into it a little bit, not in mean ways or anything, just one of them would do a lyric, and then Tom would answer with a lyric type of thing.
Okay.
And because I'm part of the Reddit group for Blink-182, so people will post little screenshots of weird stuff that they see.
Fun.
So I wouldn't be surprised if at one point, one of the shows, Tom just comes out all of a sudden.
Oh.
What if that's how aliens introduce themselves? Tom DeLonge as the vessel, and he goes to perform Blink-182, and they just pop it, and everyone's like, oh, okay.
There's a song called Aliens Exist on Enema of the State.
Telling you, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge is going to be the future president of the universe.
But you wanted
of the universe.
But Pete, you wanted to bring this up.
TD for 2024.
What big thing just happened for Tom DeLonge? His TV show just got greenlit, right?
His groundbreaking nonfiction series. What is it? Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigations. But he works with all the guys from the actual kind of secretive black budget box.
Ooh, right.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Luis Elizondo and everything. He's actually working and he works with MUFON and everything. Yo, Tom DeLonge, UFO Research of the Year, and Blink-182 is coming back.
Yeah,
Aliens are coming out 2019.
Dude, Tom DeLonge got his hands on some really sensitive material.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, to the point where, MUFON went to him, and they were like, how'd you get this? And he was like, you'd be surprised what celebrity will do.
Yeah.
Right, Pete?
When all those emails leaked, when, the whole entire email leaked, Tom DeLonge is with Podesta talking about aliens, and you're like, wait, time out. Is that, the Blink-182 guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just listening to your album. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
No,
I want to talk to you about aliens.
Yep.
Angels and Airways, and now aliens? What is going on, Tom DeLonge? I just want you to say, what's my age again? That's it.
Yeah. Great tune. Part of my childhood.
He didn't even sing that one.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. All right. So I put this story on here only for Greg.
Ooh.
I know.
It's an old story.
I know. There's one on here for me, and there's one on here for you. This one's for me.
Science says that we should embrace hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for
It
is.
It's phenomenal.
It's the healthiest form of fighting, which you came up with.
I
Hashtag
love
the
hug
next
fighting.
the next
Hug
story
fighting.
right underneath this one goes hand in hand with his hug fighting.
Okay.
Well, why are we not hugging?
There is a new app called Rumble
Yep.
that you can go on, much like a dating app, and you can get paired up with somebody who wants to fight.
Yeah, it's Tinder for fighting.
Yeah.
So you just swipe I don't want to fight that dude.
Yeah.
That dude's way bigger
I
than
can
me.
Kick that dude's ass. I'll fight
Yeah.
that dude. But I'm doing it for hug fighting.
Yeah.
See, no, but this is what I was saying. You make your own app and parlay it, and then it's not Rumble, it's Huggle.
Huggle.
Hey.
See, I was just going to show up to Rumble and assume that we were going to hug fight and probably get my ass kicked.
Well, Greg,
But-
you might.
Walked into the fight like this,
Yeah.
Hey.
And they're just, I just want to hug fight you. But yes, no, hugging is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a really, really big deal.
Yeah.
You know, to be interesting. is
Babies
we-
die if you don't hug them.
That's true.
True
Babies
story.
need love. You know what we should do is we could get together with Jamron Counseling. Now that we're going to do a little shout out there, a little teaser, we're going to do a follow-up episode with them for our Tech Talk segment.
Ooh.
They're working on their mobile headband
Yep.
that does the brain capping.
Yeah.
Right? But we could put the brain capping on and then do some hugging.
And then all hug fight babies.
Yeah. Yes.
No, okay. No, but the hugging thing, I like that
But we
idea.
could see what it does on a scientific level, and then we'll test this theory
We'll
live
do
on
it
the
live
show.
on the air.
On air.
Come on, we all know hugs are awesome.
They are.
How often do we hug in this room?
A lot.
Yeah, okay.
Every
All right.
episode.
Yeah, all the
happens.
damn time.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on, we have so much to get to. I don't want to literally a full page of hashtag and trending. The next thing Pete sent me his before the show even started. He goes, he wins, and I was like, hands down, you win. The next thing is, we have to mention this, the Florida Man Challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do it right now.
This has been, so we won't bother you until you say you got it. I asked Tim to do it. He hasn't done it, but I did it too, and Pete already has his ready. But basically, it's you Google Florida Man plus your birthday.
Okay.
So, like, for me, August 29th. So you Florida Man, August 29th.
Okay.
And then it comes up with a list. I got a list of news stories, news headlines.
Uh-huh.
You go with the first one?
I just looked at like 3 of them, but Pete was like, I got the best one. Pete, do you want to say what yours was?
Do it, Pete.
Florida man arrested for allegedly throwing cookie at girlfriend. February 25th.
Wait, what was the last part?
February 25th.
That's awesome.
Okay, I have 2 that I have to read. It says Florida man arrested 26th time. And it doesn't even say what he's arrested for. It just says arrested 26th.
That's just the problem. That's just the problem.
And then the next one that I have is Florida man confesses to killing and eating 15 tortoises, and that he had planned to eat 11 more.
Oh. He was hungry.
Right?
It's a delicacy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I just picked the
Maybe.
funnier ones. There's some real not so fun ones on here.
Yeah.
Ones that can't
Not
even.
good ones.
But it's just Florida man and your birthday? I'm getting nothing.
You just got to Google
You
it.
do Florida man, birth month and day.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, when I first heard this challenge, the Florida Man Challenge, I thought it was just standing your ground. You just shoot somebody. That's what I thought.
Different challenge entirely.
That would be.
Every single one, it's like, oh, that's a Florida challenge. I thought that shit's been going on for like years.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it
no,
has.
this one's a little bit better, nicer.
All right, let's-
That's a good call on the Florida. All right, we're gonna keep doing this. Keep us going, Danny.
All right, so I'll keep moving. So SpaceX finally ready to test its Starship.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this because I mean he's got big plans.
Yeah.
Pete, what do you feel about that? I got into a discussion over the weekend, I think, about Tesla, and this was with one of my uncles. It wasn't over the weekend. It was before the 100th episode, where he said, "Do you see Tesla as a car company, or do you see them as a energy company that wants to do a bunch of things? Because if you see them that direction, then they're a super important and like big like important company. But if you see them as a car manufacturer, then they're done in 5 years,
Right.
type of thing.
I see it as a car in space.
Space cars.
Technically, no. I honestly, I see Tesla more as an energy company that is just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, if you think
Yeah.
about entrepreneurs in general, they're doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's what I think. I think SpaceX is going to be huge. I mean, we're in like a cutting age, like everyone's race to Apollo. Like Israel just sent something up to space right now. Iran, like all these other countries, and SpaceX is like for independence, it's huge. Until like more rockets blow up.
Yeah, or just blow over because of like a strong gust. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but the last time they tried this, the wind just blew it over.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, damaged the crap out of it, and that's why they put it on hold for a
Yeah.
couple of years.
You didn't know about that?
Yeah.
No.
So, I mean, if the wind can blow it over,
Right.
In space,
there's
it's
probably some
fine.
work
There's-
to
there's
do.
no
Yeah.
wind in space.
Yeah.
There's no wind in space,
He
Danny
makes a really
says.
good point. He makes a really good point. There's no wind in space.
That's
That is
right.
true.
We're dying up here.
Dude,
Totally.
I stand corrected.
Very.
Good one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
take
so
one.
next story I got to go to, and we gotta start moving.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
No,
We
you're
gotta-
killing it. Keep it, yeah.
Police find 7 sharks living in New York man's Cool.
I'm not surprised by this.
No.
We have chimpanzees that rip people's faces off. Why wouldn't we have sharks
That
in a
happened
pool?
in the DC area.
They don't rip rip your face off, dude.
Yeah.
They go right for the
Like that
genitals.
movie.
No,
they?
I'm dead serious. They go right
your
for the
nose, they go right
genitals.
to the projecting, but that chimp was
Yeah.
also drunk. That woman gave that chimp wine, and it didn't like the wine.
And a birthday
selection.
cake.
Oh.
It didn't like the wine selection.
birthday cake.
It was like, what is this Merlot?
Yeah. I can only have Sauvignon Blanc. How dare you?
Right. How does this
like-
go with my angel food cake?
Anyway, so we gotta go rapid
He was
fire.
selling them. He was selling them. That's
Yeah.
what it was about.
So this is
He's
the story I
selling them
really
like
wanted
an
to bring
idiot.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a little tiny article about this. It doesn't really get into anything intensive, but news article. Somebody I have to give a shout. I believe this was Billy McDonald.
Okay.
Posted this in our group. Kids who are obsessed with dinosaurs at a young age are smarter than kids who.
This is the one for you.
Yeah.
This is the
Remember the
one
one for
for
me?
me.
That's the one for you.
I just don't. This just Danny was so. Yeah, there it is. That's
Yeah!
there's Danny.
There's Danny at 6.
Yep.
Danny.
Yep.
Yep.
Except
Yeah.
I like Velociraptor, not
I just,
Brontosaurus.
here's the thing. How do you test it? How do you test this?
It's a good question.
You read the article. It was pretty general.
Ooh, brain map.
I guess you could brain map them.
I think what they're doing is they're using dinosaurs as a specific example. But what they really mean is an intense interest in one subject.
Right.
That's
Kids-
not
kids who
like
had a
their
young-
classmates.
Right.
You're not just group thinking. You're saying, I love dinosaurs. I'm obsessed with them. This is my
they're
interest.
learning, they're getting very into some like a specific thing that they're researching. I mean, they're not technically calling it you know what I mean?
But
Like it's
at a young age, they are kind of researching. I like dinosaurs at a young age.
Oh, I
I'd
did
get
too.
books.
I did
and
too.
I'd look and I'd be like the Stegosaurus and the that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
even if your friends are like, well, that's dumb. I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
Pete.
think it's also too like as a kid playing with dinosaurs. That's the most tangible thing that like you can use your imagination for. Let's be honest,
Sure.
so many parents are like, "Bleh, your imagination's
Yeah.
not real." But you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, this is Velociraptor and stuff. Like this would have ate my dad because I don't like him."
If my dad would ever come back from getting that pack of cigarettes 4 years ago, the Velociraptor would eat him.
He'd be dead.
Yeah.
And you can't. Well, what about the Land Before Time too? I mean, come on.
Great
Littlefoot?
stuff.
I loved it.
Great
Littlefoot.
stuff.
Come on.
Great stuff.
we got one more story. We only have enough time for this
All right,
one story.
let's
We
do it.
have
All
to
right.
get to it though.
I'm off track. I'm sorry.
All right. Nicolas Cage claims he got married while drunk in Vegas. So there's an update to this story.
That's how everybody gets married.
Yep.
That was a news headline last week.
Yeah.
4 days later.
Drum roll.
4 days later, annulment.
Annulment.
Surprise.
Right?
I
Surprise.
figured it was like a package together.
Yeah. Well, he got drunk. He put his beer goggles on.
Yeah.
And then when he sobered up, he was like, "Oh God, this is who I'm marrying." Annulment. Annulment.
I think it turned out that she had like a criminal record.
What?
Yeah.
But how does he not know this beforehand?
He was drunk.
Yeah.
He was drunk the whole.
I mean, she was like his makeup artist.
If
or
you have
something,
Nicolas
right?
Cage money, you have money to be drunk all the time.
Well, let's not be crazy.
You ever
Nicolas Cage money
He
is.
stole a Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? That dude can drink.
Yeah.
He was in the movie
Yeah.
Face Off.
I just remember
Yeah.
Con Air.
Didn't have any.
How do we know it's not John Travolta?
Yeah.
John Travolta set him up the whole time.
Mind blown.
Right?
Face off.
Oh, Greg, you're
Killing
he's
it.
That was a good reference.
Killing it.
That was a good follow up on that one.
Thanks,
I just
buddy.
wanted to believe in love.
yeah. Ooh, go,
Those 4 days though, those 4 days he was in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thinking
He sure
about
was.
alcohol goes to our other topic. Talk about the Jägermeister egg.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Right?
We need to get these for the show.
Oh, we
I don't
will.
know where we're gonna find them.
We're getting. We'll do an order of them.
They said they're part of a special package though. You can't just buy them.
It's fine. We'll talk to
Anyway,
the people at Jägermeister.
so
There's
before
only
we-
100.
oh,
They're
really?
only
Yeah,
making
they're
100.
gonna be hard to get. We
yeah.
gotta get
Drunk
them.
Willy
I think you
Wonka
should send a message
contest.
to Jägermeister. Jägermeister, by the way, is
Pete said it's like the Willy Wonka ticket.
but anyway, but Jägermeister is one of the. They tell you as a band
adults.
on all the websites. Jaeger will sponsor bands, very like a lot like way easier than most alcohol sponsors.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they'll be good with like contacting them.
You know
Be like,
who's
"We
a
got
good
show."
person to ask about this?
We
Dan.
may as well.
Dan
Yeah.
Tybalt.
All right, guys.
Let's ask.
We
All
should.
right, guys. So
Yeah.
anyway, so Jägermeister are making basically Cadbury cream eggs with Jaeger in them.
Oh, God,
How would you
creamy
not want
Jaeger
this?
egg.
It's got to be delicious.
Or
Amazing.
disgusting. I don't know. It's
Instead of Jaeger bombs, it's
How could you-
Jaeger Cadbury.
All right, guys.
How could you not want to try
Coming
this?
back after this, we've got hashtag gamertag. Stay tuned. So much more popping off. We'll be here right after the commercial break. Stay tuned, everybody. We're popping off after this.
There's so much distance separating you and I.
How's it going in there?
5 more minutes.
Okay, let's play a game. 2 truths, 1 lie. We're not gonna be late to the party. In the time you've taken to get ready, you could have been on your way to saving a life. And I'm wearing that tie you hate.
We're not going to be late. We're 10 minutes away. You wouldn't dare wear that tie. And I can't save a life. I'm not a firefighter.
Actually, I swabbed my cheeks last week.
It takes less than a minute to get your cheek swabs. Register at dkms.org and you can be a superhero by helping someone out.
Pop, 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 pop. It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
Welcome into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population? Thanks for having me.
And as always, 50 Shades Greg.
You can't go wrong with the Foo Fighters.
You can't.
I mean, Dave Grohl, he was the drummer for Nirvana. Like, this dude's a legend.
I've told you my stories where I've missed Dave Grohl. Like, I just want to meet him. And
yeah,
I grew up in D.C., in like the D.C. area where he grew up. And we're nowhere near the same age, but at the same time, like he was a part owner of the Black Cat. I've played at the Black Cat. He went into the local rock station that I used to intern at, that T knows me from, all the time. And it just happened to be the mornings that I wasn't an intern those mornings. And then I come up to New York City, and he's been in Sirius like 3 times when I wasn't like. I missed him by 30 minutes one time.
So you could have met him a million times.
I know.
Just missed him.
And I just want to hang out and be like, hey, I'm from Northern Virginia too.
It'll happen.
It'll happen.
I want to have him on the show. What's up, Pete? All the way in LA, it's our best friend Pete.
I know Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
I met Dave Grohl. I have
Really?
a
I know
funny
you did.
story about Dave Grohl.
Can you share?
Awesome.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My first time in LA. So Nirvana was being introduced, and I was working as talent with actually Public Enemy because they were performing and everything. And Dave Grohl was presenting. They were getting inducted. And so he's getting up. The person did not know who Dave Grohl was that was checking everyone in. And so as he's coming up there, they go, "Your name?" And I go, "Oh my God, Dave Grohl!" And he rolled with it. And he goes, "Hey!" I was like, "Oh, this is Dave Grohl. We were in a band together once, and like, dude, I know." And he's like, and he responded, he's like, "I'm really sorry about that. Everything's cool though now, right? Everything's cool." I was like, "Everything's awesome. It's all right. You just want to come in? You want to come in for a little bit?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll hang out." It was the coolest thing ever. He rolled with it. Everyone's like, the woman was like, is he someone?"
Oh my God.
I was like, "You need to shut up. You need to leave right now. You need to get out." But dude, he's awesome. I remember telling Danny that story. He is absolutely like awesome. Like he's a celebrity that you want to meet, and it's just like, can we hang out? He's like a Jens.
I fell on the. He told me that story, and I fell on the floor. I was like,
But I get all this buildup is going to be when you do meet him. When it happens, it's going to be.
I want to meet him for the show. I think he should hang out. He comes to New York. He's in Washington D.C. He lives in L.A. Like I figure those 3 locations.
You should go to his show.
I
you
have
should
gone.
go to his new show with Weezer
Oh.
and Tenacious D, as they're on tour in Brazil, starting in Brazil. You should go and see them.
And that'll be our first Poppin' Off trip to Brazil to see Foo Fighters, Weezer, and Tenacious D.
That is an amazing
Yes,
lineup.
the entire show is going.
You guys.
The entire show is going to Brazil.
That's an
for that
amazing
show.
lineup.
That's
And we'll live stream the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm just making promises that I can't keep now.
That's right.
All right, so how about some hashtag gamer tag?
Yeah.
The first story, it's not equally as cool as meeting Dave Grohl or going to Brazil for said show, but Sega Genesis is getting into the game of doing a mini console.
Yeah.
A mini Sega Genesis is going to be released in September of this year.
Yeah, they did this with Nintendo too, right?
They did original NES, Super Nintendo, PlayStation just did it with PlayStation 1. Yeah. So everybody's kind of getting into the market. Now Tim will hate this because he's not good at any of the Sonic games.
Blue Speed Mouse.
Blue Speed Mouse.
I suck.
Yeah. So you're probably not in the market for this. But my first system that I had was Genesis.
Yeah.
My dad's first system that was in the house when I was born was the original Nintendo. But the first system that I remember ever getting was Genesis.
The thing about this is that in America we get 3 buttons. In Japan they get 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
True
That's
story.
a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do we know why?
Sean agrees. I think it has something to do with that we're not going to get the same games as them.
Oh,
okay.
And so some of those games need more buttons.
And that's actually a true story.
Yeah.
Oh, we got confirmation
They're
from
way
everybody
more
downstairs.
talented than us. They're
What's that,
way
Pete?
more talented than us when it comes to gaming. This is probably why all of Asia is beating all of America in esports.
They can handle 6 buttons. We can't. We haven't
play with the claw.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because they play with the claw.
Yeah. When that guy that talked about with Apex, he's like, I'm a claw player, and I was like, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, Zute claws.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
they
but he
clawed
said
it
he's
up.
changing up his style now, which I don't know. We got to check
Sounds
in
like
with
a
him.
sickness.
So what's weird
Come
about
on,
this,
get down
I
with
will
this.
say, is the games that they picked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking over them and
Not great.
Yeah, not like.
It's
I mean,
Blue Speed Mouse and Castlevania.
Oh,
but
That's
it's
it.
only the original Blue Speed Mouse. Toe Jam and Earl was kind of cool. I remember that. But
I love TDNA.
Echo the Dolphin was infuriating because I remember playing it with my cousin.
Infuriating.
What is it?
You don't remember Echo the Dolphin?
What?
Come on.
You are a bottlenose dolphin and you have to save the ocean.
Dude, I
And
grew
you
up on a
have
farm
sonar?
where we were not allowed to play video games.
Totally fair, buddy.
When we bought a Gateway 2000 and the first game I ever had was TIE Fighter, my dad lost his mind
That's totally
on
fair.
MS-DOS.
Tim
Sorry.
had dial-up up until about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I moved to New York, and I was
Yeah.
like, what's this high-speed internet?
Yeah.
What's Whiffy?
Yeah.
You guys
Whiffy.
have that stuff.
Whiffy?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wait,
Yeah.
nobody make any phone calls. I need to get on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't think I could ever bring myself to play Echo the Dolphin ever again. And shout out to my cousin Ryan, playing that and just going, we're done. Like we would just turn it off. Like, we get to the point where you couldn't. Like that's when games were really hard. Like not that they're not hard now, but like almost impossible.
Yeah.
Like you have to hit it. Like you had to jump out of the water and get to places. I just remember we would just try it until we just. I'm gonna smash this.
That's why kids are so much tougher, right? Back then, we had tougher video games.
Yeah.
You know, kids now, everybody wins. The levels are too easy.
Yeah, Echo had to figure out how to eat with having one of those plastic
Oh God.
soda can things.
All right, let's move on.
All right. All right. Here we
Echo washed up on the beach with about 50 pounds of flesh.
Echo starved to death, but he had a belly full of plastic.
All right. That. Greg played a modded game.
That's the end of the game. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Greg
sorry.
played a modded version of Echo the
I
Dolphin
sure
that
did.
somebody else made. Anyway, so moving on.
Swim into the Gulf and see oil.
There was a big announcement. There was 2 big announcements with the Borderlands franchise.
Yeah.
One that we're getting a brand new Borderlands game, which looks great from everything that I've kind of read and seen stills of and stuff like that. Looks really cool. I had Borderlands 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I've always had friends that have been like really in on it and stuff like that. I mean, they've been fun from what I've played. I know Sean, you're into Borderlands, right?
I'm not a big Borderlands guy, but I have tried the games before, and they are pretty fun.
It's kind of like that cell shading type of like animation type of thing. So it's cool.
I think they'll do okay with the Borderlands fans. I mean, people that have been faithful,
And
they're going to buy them, but I don't think it's going to be like, it's
But
I don't
what's
think
really
it's gonna
cool is the other announcement,
Yeah.
besides the new game that's coming out, is a big update for the older games. They're going to remaster them and bring them up to kind of quality.
Bottlenose dolphin covered in plastic.
Let's not
or
bring
like
that up again.
or like all the cops in E.T. having flashlights instead of guns.
Yes.
Great.
By the way, can I bring a story up? Can I bring a
Great.
story up from last week?
Yeah.
That reminded me of something. So Disney owns the rights to all of Star Wars now.
Yeah.
And so I put this on the rundown for the 100th episode because I was like, we got to talk about this. They have the ability to release the unaltered Star Wars original trilogy.
But they're not going to.
If they did.
I wish they would,
But
buddy.
here's the thing.
I wish they would,
Here's
buddy.
the thing. Here's the thing. I could see them doing it as a pack, like a Blu-ray pack, and selling it for like $80.
Yeah.
The unaltered original trilogy gold edition, like, you know what I mean? Like, I could see them.
Yeah.
You could see Disney doing that for a limited time. We're bringing it out of the vault.
But can I, but I mean, can I ask you this though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think what more are we gonna see? You know, to me, it's just like
It's
a
not
money
what
making
more we're
thing.
gonna see, it's
Directors cut things for a reason, and now it's just like,
see
oh, we
Jabba
have the.
scratching his balls.
You know what I mean?
But why would you not know? Tim brings up an amazing point. All it is a moneymaker.
Yeah.
Dude, they put out like box sets of the Lord of the Rings before the 6th movie was done.
Yeah.
Or before the 3rd movie was done. They put out box sets of the X-Men before the last X-Men movie was done. They do this on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like, let's put out a box set of Matrix 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But 3 will be coming out next week.
Yeah. And I feel
then
like
they'll put out a box set of all 3. Why wouldn't they do it?
Right. It's just a money making. And honestly, the diehard it's going to be for the diehard fans to say, well, I have the unaltered version. But I mean, any diehard fan has done so much research and watched all the behind the scenes YouTube that have been leaked out for years.
Yeah.
Well,
so
true.
But here's the thing. I just think, like, for me, I was never able. I wasn't around when the original trilogy was like in theaters and stuff
On
like that.
shoots first.
Exactly. I just want that classic.
Yeah.
You know when it's gonna come out? It's gonna come out on Disney Plus after you're already paying for the first subscription. In order to get the extra subscription, everyone has to pay an extra $15 for Disney Plus in order to get all the unreleased stuff from Star Wars.
You're
That's
not
what
wrong.
They're gonna bone you.
You're not wrong.
He's not
In a
wrong.
money-making scheme.
All right.
He's not wrong.
So we got
He's not wrong.
very little time. We've got to get to a couple more stories before we go to break because we're almost show's almost done because we're not going to do a two and a half hour show.
No, we're not.
Flying through this
No,
one.
no.
I'm used to being able to take our time now and just be like, yeah, 2.5 hours, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
We're really
anyway,
killing this
so next thing I want to get to is
We're really killing this one, guys.
Yeah.
Real mediocre work this time.
we passed
it.
we passed the century mark on the show. So now it's just like we can be like,
let's do this.
yeah,
Sorry to
screw it.
interrupt.
All right,
Let's
all
do
right.
this.
Anyway, by the way, we never hit 100 shits for the 100th episode.
No,
I
not
know.
even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
We
Because
did
we
like
got
10.
class.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
not start.
Exactly. exactly.
We got class.
Yeah.
So the next thing I wanted to talk about is Pete actually posted this story. The new Fortnite update was so bad that when it first launched, pro players literally moved over to stream Uno.
Yeah.
and
This is
play it.
true.
This is true.
Absolutely true.
And all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, Uno's
There's a big
awesome.
influx in online
Why
Uno
aren't we
streams.
playing Uno?
Why was Uno picked? Why'd they go to Uno?
That's a good question for us to answer for next week. Why? I don't know.
Uno
Why
is
it
a
happened.
dope game.
Over a bender.
Yeah, I don't know. Pete, do you know?
It was just a fun alternative. I think it honestly was just something like Tim the Tap Man and I think Marcel, like they were just like, hey, what game can we play that's just completely obscure? And I think that, I mean, Uno's still a popular game for people to watch because I think you can get like 20, 30 people in on a game. But
Sure.
like, yeah, it was just, I think it was just something obscure and
That's
strange.
hilarious.
Yeah, I think.
I watched some of it. I've never been more entertained by Uno than watching it on a stream. I was completely fascinated.
Why don't we get together and play Uno?
We should play Uno.
I am so for that. I'm absolutely for that.
Yeah.
I already pitched this idea to Tim on the phone. I said, look,
It's true.
that did good. So I said, maybe we don't live stream it. But maybe we come in here on a Saturday night. We sit around here. We get these cameras going, and we get somebody live on the Sony cam that can actually move around.
Yeah.
And we play a card game.
Yeah.
Type of thing. We just hang out. We have some drinks. We play a card game, and then we edit it for time, but we can release it.
That'd be a blast. Population, let us know what you think about that in the chat.
Number one fan Martin's already in.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we fly Martin out here, and he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
No,
hang
I'm getting
out.
carried away again. Sorry.
And we won't play
I got
Fortnite
excited.
because Fortnite sucks. Apex rules. Everybody play
No
Apex.
bias. No
Not
bias at all.
I'm just saying.
But as soon
Fortnite
as we
sucks.
get home, we're playing Apex. Okay.
I just love that Greg. I'm going to say Greg's my number one fan.
Can I?
You're the
I am.
best support player out there.
I
buddy.
love
Morale
watching you play
booster.
that damn game.
I was
think
like
you should
that.
be a
Growing
professional
up, I was like that.
support shoutcast.
I love it.
Growing up, I was like that with my cousin. Like, I liked to watch him play. Like, I liked watching him play sometimes just because I got to experience the story and not have to, like, worry about
Look, he's
finishing.
better than me at playing it, and I'm not going to be better than him at playing it, so why not just watch and enjoy?
I will say this. I really like Apex.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is in this. And I go through, like, little moods and phases. Apex led me back to Overwatch. And I've been playing Overwatch. Like over the weekend, I played Overwatch for hours.
I'm okay with that, though, because I do still like Overwatch, a whole bunch.
But they've got new characters. They've got new levels. Pete, I don't know how often you or how recent you've played Overwatch, but I was hitting like levels that I had never seen before. Like, it was awesome.
We'll check it out.
Well, I mean, look, Apex Legends, like that little shout out, Pete. I think you were the one that posted the article. That I mean, we'll cover it a little bit more in our special Apex April segment. But Pete, do you want to tell us about the esports little announcement?
I mean, what are you talking about? The, I don't know, ungodly $90+ million that's going into the official league?
Yes.
To Apex?
Yes.
You know, no big deal. Just that. Whole new league that's starting through. When is it? When is it going to launch? What are they looking at? They just got the funding.
I couldn't tell you offhand. Sean, maybe you can find out for us.
$94 million. I'm trying to think. It's $94 million that they have off of this, and this is off of Apex's what? It's been 3 months officially.
Yeah, exactly.
And T1, which is one of the best. I mean, they're the owners of the Philadelphia Fusion here in the States, the Overwatch League. They're already putting in their own team within Apex. Like, this is the Asian market's already blowing up for it. So, yeah, man, this league, it's either gonna it's rivaling Fortnite. It's gonna be interesting how these two professional leagues start to take off.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Time will tell.
All right, well, we got to go to break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate to say it, this show's almost over. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap everything up. Talk about something else real quick. But
Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to pick up that damn hammer.
I mean, like this?
God, I hate when you do that, man. I hate it. I can't do it.
All right, guys, coming back after this, we're going to come back and wrap everything up into a nice little bow. This went by so fast.
I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
It felt about 10 or 15 minutes shorter than you.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's popping off.
The weather's nice.
I bet
it's
it is.
California. It's a brisk 62.
It's a brisk 6 here.
I kind of hate you.
Greg and I are still wearing beanies, so we're still sharing like we're both cold together.
But I feel like you're the type of person to wear a beanie when it's 90 degrees out.
He is. He has.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I don't know what you have to do to get sponsored for beanies, but I got 5 rotations. Whoever makes beanies out there, I will wear it. I will wear it in 90-degree weather. I'm ride or die, at least for a few years.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Woo! Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining me as always, hashtag Tim Pratt.
For a short time only. Thank you, population.
It's Greg.
Hello.
And all the way in LA, it's our best for Pete.
Hey, that's me. I just real quick, Elle Edwards from the Population. She had posted this before.
She did, yes.
Yes. So Autism Speaks, she's doing the walk. She's raising money for it. So whether it be $5, $10, I know she's walking for her son.
who has a form of autism. So kind of if y'all go on the population, the page, everything, feel free to share that for her.
That is amazing.
yes.
Please help her out with that, guys.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Thank you for that, Pete.
Yes.
Appreciate that
Yeah,
reminder.
thank
dude.
you so much for that reminder. By the way, I did want to bring this up. Pete, how did your sleep out go? Because I know we've been following that in the group chat also, or in the group, the Poppin' Off group also. How did that all go? I know it just happened, right?
Yeah, the sleep out just happened. Happened a couple weeks. So population was super helpful. I think, again, a couple $100 from the population. So much love to y'all for that.
These guys are
It
the
was
best.
absolutely awesome. It was just it's always really enlightening because you're talking to some of the residents and you're kind of finding out their stories, and it's really, obviously hearing someone's story. And Joe Rogan has a thing, he loves someone that messes up their life, but like messes up their life and gets it back together, and all of these kids like striving to do stuff. And one of the kids just got the cover of Rolling Stone. Another kid just got into a school for nursing. And so, 3 years ago, their life was not what it was. And so it's owed to Covenant House. And that whole entire overnight, yeah, you're freezing. It is not fun. And Los Angeles, you think the weather's great, but when it's like 30 degrees and there's like, you're sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, not at midnight.
Yeah. You got a snuggle fight to keep warm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hug fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, going back, if more people would have hug fights, I don't think we'd be in this situation.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
See?
Hashtag hug fights.
Hug fights for a better word.
Yeah, dude, this is a movement.
It is.
The app Hugler or whatever. Hugler.
Hugler.
We need an app inventor so we can.
Yeah.
We just need somebody to invent it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can do it. We know a lot of people.
We do.
See, but that's the problem with everything. We have a million app ideas. It's just who's going to build them.
I know.
Smarter people than us.
We need people who write code.
Yeah.
Hey, if anyone writes code out there, hit us up because, dude, we've got ideas. Let's write some code. Let's make some money.
Absolutely.
And help change the world.
So I did want to say this. I wanted to remind everybody.
I don't give a shit about that.
100th episode was a big landmark for many reasons.
Yeah.
Finally hit 100, but also we are finally on our own social medias. We're broadcasting simul streaming on most of our media outlets. There we go. That's what I was T's right there with me. I was stalling for T to be able to put the board up.
He's in your head.
So right now we are on our Twitter, which is @Poppin Off Show. We are broadcasting actually on my personal Facebook page. So if you're friends with me, you saw it in your feed.
Nice.
We're also streaming on our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/PoppinOffShow. And we're live streaming right now on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/PoppinOffShow. So that's everywhere you can find us.
Yes.
Every single week, twice a week.
Yeah.
All the handles.
That's what I wanted to say.
I love it.
We are back to 2 nights a week.
We are.
Officially this week. So that's right. Thursday night, we will be back here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I wanted to ask this.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to go see Shazam? It's officially out this week.
No, I work. I'm on set until
I'm not saying
Saturday.
Thursday, but I'm saying, are you going to see it? It got really good reviews when it had that preview weekend.
It looks fun.
Yep.
It does look fun. I'm not hacking. I just don't. I don't know.
I'm with Tim.
$2,700 in New York theaters to go watch it.
True. It's so true. I think it looks amazing. I won't go see it.
Yeah.
Right away.
All right.
I knew a couple people that went and saw it.
Okay.
A couple days ago, they had a nice little. Obviously, it's LA, and in New York, they had some people that did the shows before.
Yep.
It's
So
apparently
you're better
good,
than us.
but it's a little bit more kiddie than what people imagined it to be.
Well, he's playing a 15-year-old kid.
Well, it's the superhero version of Big. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a good call.
It's Big.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I'd like to see it. I may just wait.
Yeah. Well, T from upstairs had an opinion. T, are you going to go watch this?
The thing is, I'm going to go see it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be pissed off the entire time because no, I'm going to say this straight up. This movie looks infuriating.
Okay.
I mean, Shazam is on the level with like Superman, but like they're making it so kid-like. It's annoying me.
Right.
Okay.
I think it's just too kiddie. And
They're
can
going
keep
for
going.
the humor.
Yeah, it just they're making it too goofy to my liking. I want it to be a little more serious, even though obviously like the kid aspect works. But like let's just tone it down a little bit. Let's make it more serious because that's a badass. I mean, Shazam is a badass, like proper in the comic books and the whole spectrum of things.
It'll be a perfect movie to go to Alamo House because you can drink if you get upset about the movie.
I'm into that.
I love Alamo.
So fried
pickles.
I would love some fried pickles.
Me
right
too.
now.
Alamo Draft House. Go to it in Brooklyn.
So the last thing I want to mention is tickets for Avengers Endgame went on sale today.
Oh my God, it's mad.
And every place you could buy tickets, you had to wait 20 minutes online in a virtual line. And that's the low end was 20-minute wait.
And they did no advertising.
Yeah.
I am already starting to get a group together, and I talked to Tim already about this. So you're coming. We're gonna buy tickets before the end of the week. I didn't want to do it opening day because I was just like, everybody's gonna buy it. But where we live in New York, we have the luxury of like 4 theaters in walking distance from the studio.
Yeah.
True.
So I don't think they're all gonna be like.
Can I tell you one thing that I didn't tell you upstairs? And I love you, but I think you're wrong. I think they will be sold out, and I think the tickets are going to be impossible because even though we do have a lot of movie theaters in New York City. You have to think movie theaters have slowly been closing their doors. We've talked about this before.
But
I
not
think
the 4 that I'm already talking about. That between the 4 of them,
they're in
100 or more showings.
All the tourists are still in town. The weather's getting nicer.
But here's the thing: those tourists that are in town,
we will murder.
Are in town. We're talking 20.
Or their tickets.
We're talking more than 20 days from now. So those tourists aren't thinking ahead and going, you know what? We're going to be visiting New York in 20 days. That's when Avengers Endgame comes out. Let's buy tickets
tonight.
tonight.
Small portion. I mean, you got 12 million people in the city. There's
People
only
are
so
already
many.
reselling their tickets for like $75 up to like $500. People are reselling.
Because they're going crazy
tickets.
because it's opening day. I guarantee you, we're gonna buy tickets before the end of the week.
All right, listen. If you make this happen, I will say I was wrong.
If we're scalping tickets, I'm in.
We'll buy 50 tickets and sell them all.
Yeah.
We'll buy out a theater
I'm down.
for all the Poppin Off population.
Yeah.
Dude, the Carasotes Theater, Carasotes in North Bergen is amazing theater. It's right across the bridge, right over there in New Jersey.
No, I'm not going to make them come to Jersey.
Actually, to be honest with you, can I be honest? I would rather go over there than go to Times Square and go to that. I mean, it's a cool theater, but not for this crowd.
No, but Carasotes
No
is
way.
great, dude. Carasotes is a great little theater in Jersey. You won't have to worry about, like, getting shanked or anything.
But here's the thing. I wanted to go because it's a Thursday night is the pre-night release.
Okay.
So I wanted us to do the show and then go to the movies. So I was like, yeah, we'll just leave the studio and walk over to the movies.
Okay. Well,
that's what I figured we'd do. We'd plan it like that.
Yeah.
We'll
talk about it.
That means it's not going to happen. They're not going to come.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could have nipped that in the bud as soon as Tim went.
All right, guys, we are out of time for tonight.
love
But
everyone
like
here.
I said, we're going to be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, back in our normal time slot, back to 2 nights a week. We already have so many stories for Thursday night.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm
It'll
excited.
be Shazam opening night.
We have a big announcement.
We do. That's what I said. We already have stories. Stuff. All right, guys, stay tuned. We will see you Thursday night. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you Thursday. Bye, everybody.
Mate.